Hey guys, what's going on? It's Red here, and what's going on? So first of all, I kind of want to apologize. It's been a couple days since I've actually uploaded a video. The last one I uploaded was that first Dead Man Progress video I made, which I've made a lot of progress since then, and I'm probably just going to go ahead and put all the stats and stuff that I've gotten probably later tonight or early tomorrow. So I'll get that up for you guys to see. I know a lot of you may or may not like the Dead Man Progress. I know most of you, probably most of my subscribers, are kind of like sticking around for the Iron Man Progress, which I completely understand. That will be sticking around. Do not worry at all. Look at this guy saying hi to me. A lot to you, sir. But anyway, yes, the Iron Man Progress. I had a couple people message me like, "Man, you're doing Dead Man, not Iron Man. What's going on?" Well, the reason for that is because Dead Man. I've been hyped about Dead Man for a couple months now. Ever since they kind of talked about the idea of it, I was just really hyped to play it. So this does by no means, entail that Iron Man Progress will not be continuing. I am working on it as we speak. It's just at the time I was just focused on Dead Man mode, and I did want to get back on my main as well because there's just so much fun stuff to be doing and stuff that I wanted to progress on, because obviously on a max main account, I'm not max main obviously. I am approaching max melee though. We hit 96 defense today. How's it going, royalty? Anyway, but we hit 96 defense today, 123 combat. That's pretty awesome. But obviously, any main account, what's your main goal? What's your main overall goal? It's obviously to max out, right? Well, one of the big things and the big obstacles that a lot of people overcome on a main account is getting the quest scape. Luckily, we already have that over with. I know a lot of people struggle with that. A lot of my friends hate doing quests and literally just won't get it progressed. Like I have one of my buddies just won't even get his Barrow's gloves, or just refuses to do Recipe Disaster and progress his account. Even though I'm telling him, like, man, you got to do Recipe Disaster. You got to get those Barrow's gloves. They're so good to have. And he just refuses to do them, man. But anyway, got the quest scape done. But obviously the main overall goal, in my opinion, I think for everyone on a main account is you want to max out. That's just obvious, right? Now, if you all have stuck around for a while, you kind of know that I'm kind of like a big into combat. If you look into my like skilling skills, you're kind of seeing like, they're okay. But the reason that most of my skilling skills, like I don't know what else to call them, crafting, fletching, woodcutting, those kind of things. The main reason those are so high is either one, they were requirements for quests. Two, they were like I got 70 crafting. It's actually 75 now to make Slayer rings, just because those are so useful. But no, most of my account has just been combat from the start. I just love Slayer. I've been doing Slayer pretty much the entire time, and it's just so cool, especially with the boss Slayer task that they came out with. That's just really cool stuff. But I am rambling right now. I just want to kind of tell you all. I want to keep you all in the loop of how my main account is doing, because I haven't made like an official progress, like keep you all in the loop type video in some time on the main. But anyway, last time that I actually made a video on my main, I was broke as hell, as some of you probably remember. I made a Black Dragon goal to where I wanted to kill 3 to 5k Black Dragons. Well, that didn't happen. I probably killed about 965, call it 1k. I got to 1k kills, and I just kind of like realized, okay, this isn't happening. So I wanted to see if I get a Visage, right? But it got to the point where I was like, you know what, I can't make a series out of this. As much as I wanted to, I just couldn't do it. I do enjoy Slayer, and I wanted to get back to Slayer. So I kind of feel free to roast me in the comments, but basically I did not have a bank at the time. So after I sold basically those 1k Black Dragons loot, I went straight to the duel arena. I'll be honest with you, I went straight to the duel arena, and I stayed smart. Don't worry. Stay smart, kind of see if we could rebuild a little bit, because if I could rebuild, I'd obviously want to get back into Slayer and doing combat again, because that's my favorite aspect of this game. Now to get back to like skilling and stuff and maxing out, that will come with time, but right now my main focus is just wanting to get max melee in as high Slayer as possible. We're 94, approaching 95. It's not too far off. I know 250k XP might seem a lot to you all, but once you get this high, especially in the 90s, it's not too bad, because when you're used to seeing that 800k from a level, yeah, it's not too bad. But anyway, that's about it. So other than that, I'm going to show you all kind of like what I've made from staking. Now keep in mind, the last video I kind of had like a bank of around 30 mil when I published that video. You all saw that kind of was like in void, and I was kind of talking about that Black Dragon goal. I apologize if you all got excited about seeing a series about that. I'll just be honest with you, that's not going to be continuing just because of how much I enjoy Slayer. However, cool things come with Slayer, and awesome progress videos come with Slayer because of how much bossing you end up doing. And also, I'm also a huge PVMer. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not the best PKer, and I'm okay realizing that. I'm more of a PVMer. I love doing PVM, bossing, the whole deal. But anyways, guys, I'm going to show you kind of like how my bank has progressed since the last video. It was at 30 mil, and I wish I could show you guys some pictures. I know OS Buddy takes pictures of like quests you do and clue scrolls you do and even level ups, but they don't take pictures of like the wins and losses of stakes, which is kind of unfortunate because I kind of wanted to show you like a storyline of like how I started and where it got to. But anyway, let's run over to the bank real quick, and I will show you all the bank since 30. That's kind of a spoiler. Ignore that. So the cash is at 8.3 mil. The bank, I don't know why I have this overlay on. I kind of want to do this at the end, but my bank is at 130 mil. So it has literally progressed 100 mil in cash since the last time that you all actually saw me on my main. Now the cool thing is about having this cash, I like to have. I know it's not anything much. That's nothing to be talking about, but that's enough cash to where I can actually buy my supplies for Slayer and doing bosses and all that stuff. So that's just supply money, just emergency money if I do need to buy something, which is cool. Most of this stuff throughout my bank is pretty just like quest items, just random things. Basically, the things that you all want to see are at the bottom. I'm going to kind of tell you what happened. The imbues, I did not get desperate enough to unimbue those and stake them forever ago. Nope, it was not that far in the trench. Don't worry about that. I always kept my imbues. It was a pretty dark time after I lost my SGS, man. It was kind of like staking my entire bank, and I was like, all right. Now, the good things that came out of that was I started playing with Iron Man more and all that good stuff, which I still enjoy. It's awesome. But it is nice to kind of have a rebuilt bank in a way. Not entirely of what it was, but it's definitely coming along its way. So anyways, we started with about, I'd say 4 mil from the Black Dragons that we killed. Staked smart. And like I said, I wish I could show you kind of like the storyline of how I staked. There was a lot of ups and downs. If there's any of those stakers out there, you kind of know if you're staking smart and you're actually trying to make money. You're not just throwing YOLOs out there all the time. You can have a lot of up-down situations, right? So if you start with 5, you can go up to 10, go back to 3, go back to 10. It's a lot of things, right? So it takes a while to do. And once I got to a consistent cash stack, consistent, kind of like making money, I kind of slowly got my items back. And thank God, because I'll be honest with you guys, as much, thrills that Duel Arena gives you, it kind of sucks at the same time. It just really just puts you in a stressful situation, especially if you're close to losing your bank. But anyways, it actually did not screw me over this time. I actually got my bandos back. SGS, I actually just got back today. I didn't think I'd be getting that anytime soon. But I decided to go back to the arena and see if we could get the rest of the Slayer gear back, besides the ACB and stuff like that. But we did get the bandos, SGS, Fury. Up here is kind of like some corporate beast essentials I like to do with my team speak. That's always a fun thing to do. So I got my Zambi Spear, Serpentine Helm. BGS is nice just to weaken its defense a little bit. Ardone Cloak, yes, I know it's not the Ardone Cloak 4. I want to get that eventually, but hey, the stab bonus from the blue one is okay with me. And that's about it, guys. There's the whip there too. And I don't know if I showed you all the Jad pet, but there it is. Kind of cool thing to have there. I do have 3 pets in total now. I have Zulra pet, I have the Hell Puppy, and I have the Tiztok Jad, whatever you want to call it, pet, which is kind of cool. But anyways, guys, I think that I kind of just wanted to show you all kind of like what was going on with my main. I know kind of a lot of you all was like asking me like, what's going on with your main? What are you doing? This is what I'm doing. And my future goals is probably just going to be continuing doing Slayer. And I never really, if you all have been sticking around literally since I probably started this channel, I was making progress videos of my main account, but it wasn't like anything special. I just kind of had background music over it, and I wasn't doing commentary, and I wasn't doing videos kind of like the way I like to do them now. And I think you all enjoy the commentary too that comes about. So, I'll do that. But anyway, progress videos kind of will start up again, I'd say, for my main. I'd love to start doing Slayer progress alongside my Iron Man and just kind of increasing the variety of the channel, because I know some of you all, I know you all love the Iron Man progress, and I'm just absolutely, that's amazing that you all love that. I'm so happy that you do. But I do want to get some variety out on the channel so you all can see other stuff, and it's not just the same thing over and over again. So that's what I'm going to probably be prioritizing. I do want to get some more variety on the channel, but also while trying to maintain stuff that you will enjoy watching. So I'll probably only still do highlights like 95 Slayer. Any Slayer level you get in the 90s is obviously going to be rare sight because it happens so little. But I also want to record tasks like DK, see if I get any Berserker rings, Archer rings, anything cool like that. I'll even record entire Corporal B sessions. Who knows, get an Arcane or, even an Ellie. I would absolutely die to record that, and you all could see me freak out. So anyway, like I said before, I don't want to ramble too long, but I just wanted to keep you all in the loop so you all knew what was going on with my main and what my future goals were. Other than that, I'm probably going to be trying to get an Iron Man progress out here soon, because it's probably been a good week since I got it, since Deadman Man come out. But that's kind of what I'm going to be doing, guys. So anyways, thank you all for watching, especially if you all watched this far in the video. I hope you kind of enjoyed my bank status update as well as my account update, what's going on. But anyways, guys, if you all enjoyed this video, please leave me a like below. And if you like the kind of content I'm putting out and want to be notified of the future videos I put out, feel free to subscribe, man. Stick around, making progress videos, any guides you all kind of want, leave suggestions for me, whatever happens. So anyways, guys, Without further ado, I will see you all later in the next video, and like always, you have a good one.